we're back with some more Funemployed. We're here with Minx, Doxy, Def, and myself, Mr. Ritz Plays. And if you guys haven't seen this before, we've played it a bit. See, there's the other ones you can watch. But TLDR, we are looking for employees. And we're going to potentially look for, say, this is the one we're looking for. You flip it. We're looking for a model. We've done this one before. Each of us, we're going basically around the table. We have 3 cards. We gotta improv it and make it funny and make it all make sense. And then whoever gets the most cards kind of wins. Okay. So that is how it works.
Ritz, you're gonna interview first, then.
Sure. Let's find a card that is we haven't done.
We done that before?
We've done.
We sure have. If you guys could move the hands off exactly where the card is, that would be great.
Escort, we've done.
We've done these all in this exact order.
Yeah, there's plenty here we haven't done, but
whoever's purple, Minx, can you move your?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
We've done. Yeah, we've done.
Don't worry. There's literally maybe 15, 20 we haven't done, but used car salesman we haven't done.
There we go.
I think we have. Minx and I have, but that's okay.
We haven't. Definitely haven't.
Okay.
I wrote down the ones we did, and it's not on there.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go. It'll go Doxy, Def, and then Minx. Right.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
So.
Hello.
I'm looking for used car salesman. Doxy, you are the first set of cards.
I am the used car salesman for you, and let me tell you why.
Oh boy.
I am a raging alcoholic. I know this sounds like a bad thing. But who do you trust more than drunk people? They say it's honesty juice, you know? So people are gonna automatically trust me when I'm trying to sell them a car. Also, you know, I've got that charisma. You know, like I'm properly lubricated socially. So I'm gonna be
lubricated?
Exactly. Me and the cars have stuff in common. And also, you know, I drive. So yeah, and you know, let me tell you, I'm great at it. Okay, I'm so confident in my driving ability that I do it while I'm lubricated, and the car is likewise lubricated. And I do a great job. My 50 tattoos are all of classic cars, by the way. People know that I fucking love cars because I can't shut the fuck up about it because I'm drunk and obnoxious. I am a car salesman for you.
We're starting to get the you can't shut up because you're drunk. I got it. Understanding.
Okay.
All right, Def.
All right, what's flip the card button?
F.
All right. Yeah, oh Jesus, she has 50 tattoos. I've got 50 cats with 50 tattoos of classic cars. Because I'm so dedicated to the car industry that even my cats know everything there is to know about cars. I could have them step in for me and they could sell these cars because they're that good at it, and I'm that good at teaching them how to sell cars. I think I've got her upped on this. Also, I have a split personality. Something for the guys, something for the women. You know, I've got Terry for the guys and Mary for the girls. Whichever one comes out. So, you know, the men feel more comfortable with Terry. Women feel a little more comfortable with Mary. Unless, you know, the guy is a Terry kind of guy. Then Terry comes back out. You know, I got something for everybody to make sure it works. But I'm also a pathological liar, so... To be fair,
I feel this is like a requirement for a used car salesman.
I'm a pathological liar, which means even if you got a lemon on the lot, I can figure a way to sell it. They don't need to know the ins and outs of that car. All they need to know is that it might run. It might run. I'll grease the wheels, as some may say. You know, I don't think anyone says that. Well, they say it all the time. But I think I can sell anything. I can sell literally anything. Maybe not legally or north of the moral compass, but I can get it off the lot.
But is he lying about that?
All right. Okay. The reason you should hire me as a used car salesman, Ritz, is I'm an expert in used cars. I can look at a car and instantly tell what year it's from, how many miles it has on it without looking at like the speedometer.
Wow.
I can tell what's wrong with it, what needs repairing, what I can get away with lying about that has been repaired when it actually hasn't, that kind of thing. You know, so I'm an expert in cars. Also, what the fuck? I have in the dashboard of my car the Holy Grail. And because it's such a blessed and holy artifact, it brings luck to all of those who employ me and all those around me. So basically, if I have my car parked on the lot with the Holy Grail in the dashboard, I can guarantee you that everyone else, all the other employees, will sell not quite as good as me, because obviously I am the expert used car salesman and the best, but they'll sell really well and make you a ton of money as well. So that's another reason I come with that as an extra bonus. And finally, I have nunchucks. So if anyone comes on and they're like, I don't think this car's actually done that miles to a gallon, have you reversed the speedometer or something like that? I'm like, shut the fuck up, hit them in the face with the nunchucks. Next thing, they're waking up by the side of the road in their new used car with it all signed over to their names and the money out their account already. And the good news is I hit them so hard they can't even remember where they bought the car from. So it's totally fine and we get away with it every single fucking time. Wow. That's why you should hire me as a used car salesman.
That was a strong interview.
Yeah, that was a great interview. I was very impressed. You know, we had the raging alcoholic who drives. I don't like alcoholics and I don't like drunk drivers. So we're gonna have to veto that application.
God damn it.
We got 50 cats, split personality, but a pathological liar.
So does he have 50 cats?
Does he have a split personality? We'll never know. And then there's the expert who has the Holy Grail, which means all of my employees will do great, and has nunchucks to beat people into submission so that they do what I want them to do. I'm sorry, Minx, but I'm gonna have to go with you.
Oh.
I don't know why you're sorry about that, but thank you.
Well, you know, I'm sorry that was the best card.
You're gonna have to be a used car salesman.
Yeah, that is your job now.
Oh God, I want to die. I'd rather die than be a used car salesman. All right, next up, Doxy is interviewing, I believe.
Sure.
I'll deal the cards.
Yeah, deal the cards and let's get the right one up before we start this thing, so we can just cut.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna cut because this is part of the process.
All right, what's the next job? Pimp.
We are looking for a pimp.
That is new.
All right, Doxy. Def is going first this time, so if you go, Def.
All right, so a pimp is what you need. What pimp is complete without the pimp cane? I have the essentials. I have the essentials to be a pimp. I'm already ticking off all the boxes for prerequisites of being a pimp. And I think Kane is probably the most important. I think we can all agree here.
It really is. That's
I mean, that is a huge benefit here.
Yeah,
I feel like
absolutely.
feel like it's cheating, basically.
And pimps, man, we're into terrible things. Prostitution. I don't know what to do with this. Prostitution is some may see it as terrible things. I see it as lucrative things. I can take terrible things and make them lucrative things. That's what the pimp business is all about. I'm getting off this one card. And if they don't pay me, they're gonna feel the pimp's wrath. The wrath of the pimp hand.
And the cane.
Coming down, and the cane. Coming down on them. If they don't pay me my money.
Honestly, I don't know how any of us can compete with that at this point.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, actually, I think I'll be a great pimp, Doxy. So, and here's why. Okay. First of all, when I have sex, I grunt. All right, and as a result, although it's actually a contagious grunt, I know it sounds a bit strange, but hear me out. Once all the working girls and guys, I'm non-discriminatory, hear me grunting, they'll grunt when having sex too, and it means when they're having sex with clients, nobody will disturb them, which will ensure that the sex is great throughout, because they'll know that sex is going on hardcore in that room. Someone will go to the door and be like, "Oh, just gonna pop in and see if everything's okay," and they hear, "Ugh," and then they know. They know that room's occupied. You know what I mean?
Quite a benefit.
Also, okay, bear with me. I'm gonna be upfront here. I'm gonna be upfront here. I do have an STD, but it's a special one that you probably have never heard of before. Okay. It's called the anti-AIDS. And basically what happens is, if I infect someone with it, which, to be fair, if you've even spoken to me, you've already got it, I'm afraid. It's highly contagious. Highly contagious. If you have the anti-AIDS, if you catch AIDS, you'll live at least 20 years, so you know you'll get a good run out of the person who's got the AIDS before they die. So I view it as an insurance against AIDS.
STD, more like STB, sexually transmitted blessing.
Yes. Brilliant. And then finally, if we're ever caught for a little underhand operation here, I always have the perfect alibi. For example, okay, let's picture the scene. A police officer comes up to the brothel, they're like, "What's this place?" And I go, "I don't know. I don't work here." And they're like, "Okay," and then they leave. It gets them every time.
All right. Okay.
Wow. Oh, joy. So, hi.
Hi.
I would like to interview to be your next pimp. America's
Alright.
next top pimp. I'm a Buddhist pimp. You know, a lot
Something
of people.
appealing about that.
Well, a lot of pimps like to get involved in like these gang wars, and I believe in peace, and sexual freedom, and other things that are probably not actually Buddhist, but you know, no one ever actually did a lot of research on Buddhism. So, you know,
No one's really a Buddhist.
no one's well, you know, no pimps are really Buddhist except for me. So we try to practice, you know, make sure all the girls and guys are peaceful and respectful when they're getting their job done, because you know this is a profession. It's the oldest profession. And
Sounds very Joss Whedon.
exactly. I'm also a great screw. So I'm a great trainer to make sure that the girls and the guys are on point. You know, you got to make sure that they're all up to speed with the latest sex moves and Kama Sutras and
Sex moves.
the sex moves. You don't know sex moves? What, reverse cowgirl, missionary, doggy
they're
style?
hardly the
I can
latest
go
ones,
on and
aren't they?
on. But you need to make sure, I have to screw all of the employees to make sure that they are giving the top, their best, their Sunday best even. If they were, you know, doing stuff. It's their Sunday best. You got to make sure they're doing the best that they can for the clients, because if they aren't, then why would they still work here, you know?
Absolutely.
And lastly, I'm relatively my estimates are usually very conservative, which means when the profit margins are up, everything's great, you know? We expect, oh, we'll just do all right, and then that's because my estimates are always so conservative, and then we see that we've made, you know, 3 times what we were expected to. It's such a great blessing in disguise, you know? So that's why I think I am the best pimp.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right. So we've got our wrathful cane, or our wrathful cane wielding pimp that is willing to do terrible things. We've got our grunting alibi wielding pimp with an STD that is actually more of an STB, and we've got our conservative Buddhist pimp who is an amazing screw. I can't not give it to the wrathful cane wielding fucking.
I felt that we lost that before it started.
Yeah. The moment Kane got
It
flipped.
was too good. Yeah. There was nothing anybody could do about that.
All right. Def is now interviewing for the next one.
Bad boys.
All right.
If you want
Sorry, you guys did well with what you had, but
Oh yeah.
you know, I feel like if any skill, I can turn any negative card into a positive if I just think about it for like enough seconds.
STB.
All right.
That's what it's all about.
We are
Competitive
eater.
love
I've never seen
We've never
this.
done this one. Yeah.
Mix, can you move your hand just like off the
Sorry.
middle cards? 'Cause it's
All
blocking.
right, so we're starting with Michelle. We're looking for a competitive
Yeah, of course.
eater.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
here
right. So I'm going to be a great competitive eater, and this is why. Okay. I have a box, and what I do while I'm eating competitively is I purge periodically into the box, and I do it so subtly and so quick that no one sees. So I'm never actually full while I'm competitively eating. So I'll eat 50 oysters, and then all back to normal. Another 100 down the hatch, you know. And I don't have any teeth as a result of doing this a lot, but generally it works out
So
pretty
you're like
well
a
as a
sucker
competitive
fish.
eater. So, you know. Next up, I'm also very blunt, as you could tell by the fact that I told you immediately about my purging and bulimia inside the first 3 seconds of meeting me. I feel it's very important to be blunt. Like, say, for example, I'm eating something and the food's shit. I'll be like, yeah, the food's shit, but I don't care because I'm just all about the money and all about eating it. Even if this taco tastes like human feces, I don't care because it'll end up in the box either way. And next up... Okay, I'm gonna level with you guys. Level with you, Deb. I do have some bad luck, but not when it comes to the eating side of things. The bad luck I have is sometimes the purging doesn't always end up in the box. Like sometimes it hits the judges in the face, which obviously does get me a few marks down. Yeah. But think of the comic value. And sometimes like the bottom of the box bursts from the sheer amount of bomb inside it, and it covers my legs and stuff like that. But you know, we can just like brush it under the table, quite literally, and move on. So that's why I should be hired as a competitive eater.
That's very compelling.
fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Joy.
What's in the box? Oh, vomit. Never mind.
I feel like this can only end poorly, but
Go on then, Ritz.
all right, I'm gonna be your next competitive eater, because for me, eating is like competitive eating is like extra credit. You know, I love to eat. I eat everything anyways. I'm like a garbage disposal. So the fact that I can win money for eating, like that's like extra credit for me. That is so exciting that I can do my favorite pastime and also get paid for it.
So you'll
like,
go that extra
it's
mile
like,
for it.
I will go the extra mile because it's extra credit.
Yeah.
Like why wouldn't you do something you love and get paid for it if you already do it anyways?
All right.
You know. Let's see. I am a treasure. The judges will love me. My style, my form and my style is on point. Every time they look at me, they're like, "Oh, he's such a treasure. I can't believe he's stuffing his face with all of these disgusting hot dogs or watermelon or pumpkin pies or whatever it is that time." They're like, "Oh man, I can't believe he's the one that's winning this competition right now. It's amazing." And lastly, I wait until after the competition is over to spray all of the food if I happen to overindulge, which doesn't happen that often, but you know, sometimes I do spray. Generally, it's after the competition is over, so I'm no longer disqualified.
Okay. All right.
Doxy, off you go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm the
This is
perfect
the disgusting fucking
Yeah.
car, by the way.
Oh, it sure
competitive
is.
eater, and let me tell you why. I come with a sidekick.
Oh.
The sidekick is invisible, for one, so nobody can tell that I'm fucking cheating when I slip them half the food. They think that I can eat double the food of the normal competitive eater. It's my sidekick. It's my special invisible sidekick doing some of the eating for me. We can't fucking lose, okay? Also, I commune with fish, which means if we're eating fish sticks, unfortunately I can't do that. Anything else though, good to go. Good to go.
All right.
And you know, if there happens to be a fish tank at the competition, they can tell me who I need to look out for. I can send my sidekick over there to like punch them in the belly a few times. They're out of there. Out of there. I've been really lucky in the past with fish tanks always being present at these things. So pretty huge benefit if you ask me. Also, I do wear fishnet stockings, and you know that competitive eating is a largely cishet male sport. Most men get aroused by my sexy fishnet stockings, and they're unable to, you know, keep their eye on the prize.
I gotta ask, are you Aquaman?
Did you just assume my gender? If you don't hire me, I'm suing for sexual harassment. That's it.
Oh,
That's why I
shit.
would make the best
Shit.
Oh no.
Shit.
competitive eater.
Death. Who you gonna hire?
I got it stuck in my head that Doxy's sitting there staring at a plate of fish sticks, and while everyone's eating fish and the fish, all she hears is a fish going, "Please God, no!" And she's just like shaking to death.
And she can hear all the other ones being eaten, and she's just like, "Oh no."
Oh God.
She sees a big trout on her plate, and it's one of her best friends.
Oh, okay. I feel like
Still no.
I feel like
There's a lot of cheating going on.
Yeah, Minx and Doxy are going about this very illegally, and as much as I would like to have them on there for their willingness to win so much as to cheat to do it, I can't risk getting disqualified, so I'm gonna have to go with Ritz on this one.
You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
And you'll be hearing from the National Competitive Eating Association of America for all your cheating. Thank you very much, and goodbye. You just vomit on my desk before you leave.
I didn't hear any of that. I just was too busy purging.
Yeah.
You gave it to me.
I gave it to
Did he?
Ritz.
No. Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
yeah, I'm a
For
dummy.
not cheating.
Yeah,
I'm a dummy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was
they were all
like-
really
I was
good
like-
though. So much vomiting going on.
Yeah.
So I'm still
I
vomiting.
didn't vomit once, thanks.
Yeah.
You wanted to, though.
I have to message boyfriend real quick.
That's right.
He didn't move his flights when he should have.
Whoops.
Oh no.
I'll find a card we haven't got, if that's all right. We haven't done.
Yeah.
I can't.
Go.
There we go. Do we have? I'm interviewing, so that's fine. Bounty hunter, that's fine. We'll do that
This
then.
is good. Who goes first?
Ritz does.
I do.
Oh yeah.
It's Ritz, Doxy, Def.
Yeah. Alrighty, let me get all lined up. So hi.
Hi, Ritz.
Hey.
What makes
I'm
you a bounty
interviewing
hunter?
to be your next bounty hunter.
Okay.
And I work really well in tight quarters.
Okay.
That's also what people like to say about my behind, which I sometimes take offense to. But, you know, if it's a really small office space, that's fine because as a bounty hunter, you know, I have to go out outside a lot. Outside's kind of scary. No, I get to go outside and go explore and find the bad guys and catch them for you. So I don't even need the, you know, a giant office. You could put me in a fucking broom closet and I'll be just fine.
Okay.
I also used to have a drug habit, and when I say used to, I mean sometimes I still do. But you know, medical marijuana is legal here in California, so it's really not so much a habit anymore. It was a drug habit, but you know, really, it's just how I help myself get to sleep. There's stigma behind it. It's a whole thing. It's understandable. Yeah, you know, you understand. Also, I like to run around in yoga pants because let's be honest, you need to be flexible when you're chasing after people who are trying to get away from stuff. You gotta make sure that you're able to scale walls or whatever, jumping over fences. You gotta be on it. And the best goddamn thing to wear for that is yoga pants, as everyone knows. Also, that's why people keep saying my behind looks like I have got some tight quarters. If you catch my drift.
That makes sense. I have one question quickly as well. I'm gonna ask everyone this, but Ritz, do you know the theme tune to the TV series Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I don't, because I think he's a scam artist.
Okay. Next, let's move on, Doxy.
All right. So I am an excellent bounty hunter.
Again, a double.
What are the chances?
Aquaman's back.
I lure them in with my sexy legs. The fishnet stockings. You know what though? They double as a good way to tie people up, bag them up. You know, I can just throw them into my fishnet stockings. They're strong. They're magical. They work wonders. First I wear them to lure them in. Then I use the fishnet stockings to, you know, haul them in.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm sneaky. Like I
mean, that's good.
You know, they're never gonna see me coming. And if they do, got the fishnet stockings. So they're you know.
Although your hand moved there, by the way. She said.
They're done for. They're done for. Like I got them. I have a filter.
Okay.
It's a magical filter that filters out people that are innocent. So we're not gonna have any lawsuits on our hands.
A bit like Gaydar, but innocent Dar.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. So you know, we're not gonna be dealing with any wrongful, you know, violence. Lawsuits.
No, I get you.
Yeah, and also it's Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Very good. All right, Def, your turn.
All right, I think I would make the perfect bounty hunter because I've got that V card, which is actually verified as an actual bounty hunter. So I've already taken all my, I've already got my license and everything, and I'm good to go. So once you hire me, I don't have to do any of that. So it's perfectly. I'm a verified bounty hunter already. So perfectly, yeah.
Of course.
They call me the Wasp. Actually,
what is that? Why do they call you the Wasp?
Because I don't know if you know this about wasps, but once they sting somebody, it leaves a pheromone on them so they can track them, and that's what I'm like. Once I get a sniff on them, I can find them anywhere, and I'll sting them hard. I guess, you know, I didn't really think the title out. Someone just said it once and it stuck. I don't.
Oh, okay,
it worked.
Okay.
And I sting them with my peg leg, which has actually got a tranquilizer in the bottom of it. So when they, you know, yeah, so they come up there and I'm just, they think I'm gonna kick them with the peg leg. They're like, oh, that's not gonna hurt. But I stick them with the needle on the bottom, and they're like, they're down. And and that's what actually leaves a pheromone too. So if they manage to resist the tranquilizer, I can sniff them out. It's got like a little nano tracking device that gets injected into them with the tranquilizer. laser, and I can
That's
track
very good.
them.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah. Very high-tech stuff.
Okay. All right, so let's just summarize. We have the bounty hunter that works well in tight quarters, has a bit of a drug habit, but wears yoga pants to show off his tight quarters. We have the sexy bounty hunter in fishnet stockings, who's really sneaky, ties people up with those fishnet stockings, and never catches the wrong person because they have a innocent dar. And we have the verified bounty hunter, nicknamed the Wasp, because he stings people with his tranquilizer dart-based peg leg. I'm gonna give this to Doxy. I think actually, I feel that you know, I just think it would work well with the current scheme we have. And she knew the theme tune to Dog Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, I was like, that's what it was. If only I had known the theme tune. Yeah, well,
right, so
wait until you miss
cycle.
out on the new hit bounty hunter show on TV, Wasp the Bounty Hunter. All right.
Wasp the Bounty Hunter.